Alright, welcome back to the channel and happy Easter everybody. I hope you're having as beautiful weather as we are having here in Germany. And let's play some PLO. Took 2 days off, Easter, family, all the jazz. Played a little bit on the side, lost a little, like 5 buy-ins I believe, at least on microgaming. I honestly forgot to write down the total on run at once, but I might actually be up a buy in there, so all in all not much happened with me playing off screen. And let's have a nice relaxed Sunday, Easter Sunday stream. I'm prepared, I brought a beer. And speaking of which, the ace queen 7-6. I mean, if it gets folded around to us, sure. There will probably need to be a raise fold. Let's verify that in a moment once the preflop is over. But I feel fairly confident that that is the case. Raise folding. That is. We do take it down. Nice. King Queen. This one I'm letting go. The suits are just not what we want. Both high cards being the same suit. I don't think that's the way to go. So, let's check out that ace queen 6-7 triple suited hand, I believe it was. And that is absolutely perfect. Raise fold it is. Where is here one off the button? I think it's a little bit different. I think that is a... I lean towards a fold here. And let me enjoy having access to the matrix again and check that. Of course, we would have killed on this flop, but still. Ace, king, 6-5. Yeah, a little bit too cautious there. Even triple suited, it is indeed a raise fold as well. So kind of interesting. Let's check this one out for earlier positions then. Just checked it for the cutoff. Let's check it for the middle MP. Same story. Ace king 6-5 is fine in the MP. It's like the very bottom of what is raisable, so to say. And it's only in the under the gun position that it's way off the mark and it should be folded. Very interesting. Ooh, that's a whole bunch of queens. Don't think that'll do us. Nah. And for the time being, we're gonna fill in the other 2 table spots with PLO 10 tables. And I'm also keeping an eye on microgaming where there are some decent short stacking opportunities at PLO 50, so if a seat opens up there, I'll open up the table on the side and of course bring it over whenever it warrants attention. Well, what are we gonna do down here? Closing the action is king 9-5 in 8 splash. I think either way is probably fine. Got some other spots. This one looks like it's gonna be fun. This one not so much, at least not for us. I'm sure somebody else is gonna enjoy it. I think leading out here on the flop is the thing to do. That was my mistake. Here I raised and then checked for starters. Of course, we turn awesomely. Wow, we have a decent splash on table 1 going on, so this one will very likely need to be a raise fold. Take this one down. Let's watch. That being said, again, it's the splash pot factor, huh? Am I letting this one go? I kind of want to be in here, to be honest. If you're going to be playing for a side pot, so we might be breaking even on the side pot. If the front door isn't that exciting. Which it's not. And these splashes, I mean, not sure what the move is here. 2 pair. Good news is we don't have to regret anything we would not have gotten there, but let me check out these hands in a moment. I think we might want to take some notes on these dudes. Obviously liking the table. So we had a King Queen 10 deuce double suited and a Jack 9 6-8 triple suited, so he is a splash the pot happy caller for sure. Get raised here, and looking back I would have preferred checking here on my end. Now as played, I'm calling once, see what happens. Oh, he's like really short, okay. Well, that's different then. I think he gets there. Oh, he was there all along. He had a queen and a jack as an out. Splashed up, hot, happy. Hey, wait. Splashed up, hot. Hot, happy caller. I mean, about him, he had the king, queen, 10 deuce, double suited. In a huge splash at 50 BB, there's it's probably not a mistake, I would think. Yeah. I'm not folding this. Not the double suited jack, ace jack 9-9. Doesn't flop so great though. Now we are the short stack on this table, sitting at just a tad over 30 big blinds. Right. Okay. Well, we're still in the run, apparently. It's a pity, but we need to let it go. Not a big splash. It's a little bit too thin, unfortunately. So here we have a gutter and a flush draw. Would very much like to see a turn. I think we will too, even 4 pot. Gutter and a 9 high flush draw, huh? Okay, let's take one off. That'll work. I'm happy checking it. Maybe we can induce a bet. Not folding. If he has the better flush, then you know, good for him. No, he does not. He had a pure flush draw. Wait. Oh, I didn't mean... Whoops. Didn't see your raise there, sir. Sorry about that. It was not my intention to come over the top. I think as a call, it's completely fine. Alright, so we have a top pair and all the back doors. That's the 3-better, yeah, I'm not just checking here, I think. Giving us an open ender on a no rainbow board. Not too exciting. I really appreciate him betting, because otherwise I probably would have. Saves me for myself. Not gonna make a bluff here then. Right. Cheers and happy Easter, everybody. Opened up one short second table on the side. Hail to the Redskins! Thanks, happy Easter, man! And thanks for watching once more. Yeah, I mean, I played a little bit off camera, but not to any spectacular results. It's down like $100, so 5 buy-ins, something like that. Okay. Closing the action, let's do it. Wow. Might be a tough one. Might be an expensive one. We have the wrap. We have a pair of queens with them, which we're not excited about at all. I think a queen would be funny though. How much does he have left? Well, I'm hating the spot already. That's a huge pot. Back to flush draw as well. Let's go for it. Hope maybe we can win a big one. That'll do us just fine. Yes! Whew. That was a good start. Shazam! Tripling up there. Oh, and by the way, I'm up like... How much am I up for the day? Played a little bit off camera earlier. On micro gaming, wasn't huge. Oh, never mind, it was like $50, so fair enough. So with that one, we are doing well. I guess down here the beer was talking. That's me, but I was short, so I had like $3, double paired hand, why not? Queen. Okay, let's just call. Okay, let's do this once more then. That'll work. Giving us trips, a flush draw. Gonna raise it right away. I think that's the way to go. Take that one down. I wish I would have remembered what I started the day with on microgaming. I think Yeah, I think I know. Like roughly, at least. Alright, so for now I have 2 short second tables open on the side. I'll close them if they suck. Because run and 1 seems to be pretty lively at the moment, all in all. And yesterday the unthinkable happened. I lost like $100, yeah, with rakeback like $100 on micro, and I was running under EV, can you imagine? I didn't think they'd allow that anymore, judging by the last week or so, and how I've been running on micro. EV-wise, I should have been breaking even. You'll never hear me complain about it right now, seeing how I've been running the week the previous week. Well, we do have all the 9s. It has to be worth something. Nice. No 9s needed here when we get the A. Oh, never mind. I can save the whole speech since it got folded. Three-handed table, huh? Okay, let's sit it out for a moment, see if new peeps join. In a decent splash, 10 big blinds, we pick up a decent hand as well. Ace high rundown, single suited. We got some stuff, we got this going on. Wow, wait. Sorry, that was the wrong button here. Right, so this is turning out pretty nicely. Here, with the top pair, with the board pairing, I'm gonna call. Here with the kings, of course that's not ideal. Take it down on table 4 in the splash. Ah, you know what, up here I'm short, wow. Didn't keep in mind, I forgot about me being short up here. Not sure if it would have changed anything. Yeah, I probably would have raised the flop right away. And we split that one. In the end, he had the same hand. Here we flop pretty pure, I would say. Gloryman! Nice to see you. I hope you're having a very nice Easter as well. Board pairing here isn't that much fun. Him checking though, kind of is. Right on. Wait, I think some other table opened as well. Yep, another PLO 20 table. Okay. on the short stacking table, I end up making the flush, doubling up. It's quite nice. I can close that table, taking a little bit of the workload away. Right, and I think this one will close. I'm still gonna call here with the gutter, the overpair, and all that jazz, of course. Lost one bind on another short stacking table. Hey there, Alter. Good afternoon, sir. Happy Easter. But I get aces on the short stacking table, also in an interesting hand. Hang on, I'll bring it over. Here, on the new PLO 20 table. Jacks, huh? That's no good. That's not good. Let's watch the short stacking aces. Okay, money's going in. Pair the board. Nope. Unfortunate. Ooh, need to let this one go. The whole team indeed, yeah. Okay, and the next PLO 20 table just opened. Perfect. Here, just folding. We have top and bottom here. Looks pretty nice to me. And a new PLO 20 table, I decided to squeeze here. Okay, that'll work. And on the short stacking table, I flop a full house. Decided to go for the check here. Here, this one I'm checking as well. That 8 is an excellent card, I would hope. Cuts down on the full house possibilities. That might beat us. I need to check this one. But making trips here, the run at once table, just check it. Very good. The soft sleep, yeah, I did work that out. The key was more, just more sleep. Yeah, getting, what was it, 3.5 hours the previous night, not the night before this, the night before that. Turned out that wasn't enough. I did indeed. I would turn in though. I would tune in, I mean. If Gloryman and you would be hosting a show. So I don't think that short stacking table that I have open looks too interesting at this point. I'll just let it go. Splash pot. Nah. In a big splash, maybe. Oh, wow. Aces against king. Okay, fair enough. Letting this one go. Not a particularly fun flop. Especially not at this SPR. This one, however, looks fun. On the short stacking, somebody finds a bet and I fold. Just leave it there for a moment. I wonder if we're really up against the straight here. What's going on? I think I'll check this one behind, even though I raised the turn. Yeah, good stuff. Good thing I did. Okay, close the short stacking table. So on microgaming for the session we're down a little. Nothing major though. And for the day we're still well up. 2 buy-ins on micro. Okay. Not sure I buy it, but then again, it's a part sized and historically I'm not doing great against those. He seems to be pretty loose, yeah, loose aggro. So I have middle and bottom pair and an open ender, backdoor flush. Yeah, raise comes in, and this will do us just fine. This board, money's going in. And that's us, I believe. Wait, no, really? Sad face. Yeah, not making a full house in the end. Take this one down, which is a happy thing indeed. Yeah, for me it wasn't the birds waking me up. For me it was a bee that snuck into my room. Ace against aces. Yeah, but I suspect this is going to be a problem for me as well, Gloryman, now, in the spring and in the summer. What with going to bed at like 5 or 6 in the morning right now. If all else fails, employ the Robinson Crusoe method. When he wanted to protect his like wheat fields or whatever, like his small plantation, something like that. He killed a few birds and then like strung them up like on a gallows. And in short order, all the birds like stayed away from that part of the island. I was curious to, always wanted to try that out. Not see if I was always curious to see if that worked. I did not, never felt the need to try it out, but I'm be interested to know if it works. Cricket change table. No, it's a good table. I'm gonna buy it back from Dwight. And Dwight. Okay, I had to substitute the PLO 20 table here for PLO 10. Quick change table. Yeah, I might if the conditions would suck. This is still a nice table. What do we have here? We have a gutter, I guess. Okay. I get raised here. Certainly gonna call that one. On the table where I'm short. Ugh. Oh, that worked out nicely. I think I'm gonna go for it here. Screw it. We have a double suited hand, we have 30 big blinds, there's extra money in the pot. I think that is actually borderline fine. At least my beer thinks that. Fortunately, he didn't go for it here, he didn't bet. We do flop a flush draw, and that shall be good enough for us. We also have a gutter on top, so cool. Let's do this first. Take that one down, get some money back on the table. Alright. Let's get there. Jeez, we had a bunch of oh no, actually he did have an ace. I was like, did he pair? Did he call without a pair? But he did not. He had that ace. Might be good for our image on that table. So this one I'm not folding against the re-raise, I think. Nope. No, I don't. That's gonna make the summer interesting. Now I have to wear shirts during the day. in the summer. I do have a fan, but that's it. Not that common in Germany to have air conditioning. Actually, not common at all for private residences. Get aces down here, and we have the dream. Somebody coming over the top. Ooh, that's gonna be a big one here. King high flush against the ace high flush. Okay. Interesting. Take that one down, so he has a, what was that, 3-bet folding range? That is also very interesting. That is unfortunate. A 50k challenge at Zoom 50 PLO? Wow. I mean, at Zoom, it's doable, right? You can do... Like, between 4 tables, you do, like, what, 1200 hands an hour? If you do play 4 tables? Still. Wowzer. Yeah, I checked out his channel earlier, actually, but turns out my French is still non-existent. Yes, I did. I did. I got it working again. Ooh, the preflops, I see. That, this time I did forget. I'll do my best to remember it for the next stream. I actually remember that I did check out, like I did 1 or 2 or 3 spot checks at some point. Decent pot going down up here. And the results were as expected. It was all similar. Just in case you're wondering, opening tables on the side, checking who's sitting down, if anything interesting is going on. Doesn't look like it. I think on run it once we're actually breaking even, like a few euros below. But yeah, I mean, we lost one pot where we had a lot of equity. We turned the nuts, the other guy with the full house. And another pot where I got the money in at least reasonably well, I seem to remember, so not much to regret. Ooh. PLO 20 table open? Neato. So I was thinking 4 PLO 20 tables once more. Not recent GTO stream. Not sure how GTO it's gonna be tonight. With me having a beer. Happy Easter indeed, Frenchie. Welcome back, mate. Thank you very much. Happy Easter to you too. A nice hand over here. Seeing a suited kings. Here I'm folding, of course. 3 ways, huh? I think with the diamond in my hand, kind of want to c-bet here. 800 per hour per table? Get raised right away, huh? Let's take one off. Not sure about this one, maybe. Then again, just folding the flop seems nitty as hell. The small bet, huh? Let's go for it. With the King of Hearts, let's see if it's good for anything. Nice! And I think here with 2 pair, a gutter, and, you know, the nut flush draw, I'll just pot it and get the money in. Not gonna be too sad if somebody comes over the top. Oh, we'll just take it down right away. Oh, sorry, I had the wrong table there. I was 3 ways and I had to take it down in the end. The Predator? Here, now I have top and middle and an open-ender. I think that sounds pretty good to me. Here I have a flush draw and various other stuff. End up making the nut flush here. Here I'll check. Take it down on table 4. Nice. By the way, Alter, I appreciate that you put in Discord and Twitter every once in a while to keep the channel informed. If you don't want to, you don't need to do that. The bot does it automatically every like 15 or 20 minutes. But you know, if you prefer to do it manually, that's fine as well. I speak English, so that's the language. Study is finished. Study is finished. Spoken like an American. That is enough, though. To be honest, it's enough to get around almost anywhere in the world. Unless you go to France. And want to talk to the older generation, then you might run into trouble. $800 for 4 tables. Okay, yeah, okay. Thanks for adding that. I was like, what, really? Really? That seems low. But your friend is bound to know much more about that than I do. For no limit only? 200 per table? Interesting. So that's a shitload of work he has ahead of him. 50k hands over the Easter holidays. Even closing the action, I think I'll let this one go. Yeah. Oh, and that's some good news. I had some money coming in from a side gig So while I'm not going to be adding like that money at least to the bankroll, it'll allow me for the next 2 months to like not worry about any expenses. I don't need to take any money out of the poker bankroll for anything. Almost stumbled over my own tongue there. And that's certainly a relief. Maybe longer than Easter then, yeah, right? I mean, I guess it's doable, but it's not going to be very enjoyable. I don't know how many Zoom tables can you play. Is it like 8, I believe, or 6? That's quite a flop here with 2 aces. We do... Wow, okay. I was just going to say we do block all the other pocket pairs. Nah, actually, let's bet this one on the standard, like 3/4. If he does have an ace, he's never folding. And if he doesn't, he's almost never calling. So the bet size doesn't make much of a difference there, I think. Yeah, 100k hands has to be possible, yeah. Without breaking too much of a sweat, I guess. Call it once, okay, that'll work. Well, I think I'll lead this. Would hate to see it get checked through, roll, have like a 7, 5, 8 roll off. Even a 10 would be amazing. This one... So we're in the cutoff versus MP, huh? Let's check this one out. I might as well check it out right now, because I'm not gonna fold it against a 3-bet. So we're in, what did I say? Cutoff versus MP. Is this ever a raise? Nope. Just calling is fine. Yeah, if he comes over the top, I'm folding it. But that's nothing that the Matrix just told me. In fact, it didn't tell me anything beyond calling him. Okay, not our flop. Hey, Raven! Nice to see you back as well. All the familiar faces are here. A decent pot going up, going down up here. And I feel like we're gonna not only see a decent splash today, we're gonna win it. I just have that feeling. I think we're due to win one at some point. Wait. Oh. I just had exactly 50 bucks here and I was like, why? How am I sitting at the PLO 50 table? Which of course I'm not. I just tripped over myself. Oh. Okay. Yeah, happy Easter, Raven. How's your Easter going? Good question indeed. My second Gloryman's question there. This is rather nice. Giving us top pair, gut shot, and a nut flush draw. I'm not gonna try anything here. Just checking. There's still a whole bunch of draws he can be calling with. Doesn't need to be anything that beats us right now. Wonderful. Here, raise the button, then I called the re-raise. Flop top 2. Up here, you know, everybody keeps checking. We're never winning this part. Let's watch this one first. Actually, a pair of 9s took it down on the other table. The one where I said we're never winning it. Take this one down. So he bet pot, I just called. Really nice. Pretty nice. Let's hope he turned kings. Then maybe he can find a crying call. Back to our, old glory here, sitting on three buy-ins, of course, not big blinds. I think this one I'm probably letting go, yeah. Good to hear, Raven. Oh, not a huge pot going down. Gonna check out a short stacking table on the side, a PLO 50 table. Ah, that was a nasty turn. It's 4 tables max, okay, yeah. I don't know about the zoom, I mean, it's just... I don't argue with any of your points there. They're actually pretty well made, I feel. Just from what I've seen of the pool, it is nitty as hell. Speaking pretty much exclusively for PLO 10, which is the only one I have a larger amount of hands played. It's getting hot here as well, Glory. We have summer basically at this point. I think the next time I'll wear socks is either when I go fishing at night or in October. I always like that part of the year. What's going on here? Here, this I folded the 10s, not closing the action, not a great hand. 3 side cards. Not straight. What do the other gentlemen have? What did Dwayne have there? Aces, okay. It's a rough river. Lip folding here. Yep. Even if everybody folds, I mean... Okay, good thing he called. "90 degrees in Copenhagen, that's pretty decent for Copenhagen, right? This time of year. And should you be playing on Run It Once yourself, then don't forget that in 22 minutes the extra rakeback promotion starts anew. So play one hand between 6 and 6:15, starting in 22 minutes, and you'll get 20% rake back for the following 24 hours. King Queen 9-6, I won. I kinda doubt it, to be honest. King Queen 9-6, let's check it out. I mean, we were suited to the king, but still, kind of have my doubts with the 6 in there. No, it's fine. It's a fine raise fold. My internet shining through once more. Ah, now that is a perfect combination, Glory. If you have solar power, then go for air condition by all means, yeah. I was this close on buying one in Canada, because with the humidity that we had there, the summers were brutal. Especially in the first year. So whenever I look at any table, it seems like there's big pots going on all around. Might be an interesting session indeed. And the short stacking table, it's not horrible. Well, I guess you can guess the word. It's not bad, but it doesn't look that exciting, so I'm gonna leave it. Once the blinds come around. Horrible. Huh? Finally. Honestly, I don't know. I probably should know by now, but I do not. I do know that it's gonna be a raise fold, from my end at least, no matter what the solver says, so I'm checking it out already. It's close. The King 9, with the King 9 it's fine. With the King 8, it should be folded, but big deal. Yeah, as in not a big deal at all then. Yeah, right? Tight aggressive and tough GTO players, yeah. Just didn't seem enjoyable to me at all at even at PLO 10, at the PLO 10 stakes. Whereas the regular tables at stars were fine. It's just, you know, that the stars and they don't give you give anything back. Razam! Thanks for the good luck. I hope you have a very nice Easter indeed, my friend. Okay, I have one hand on the short stacking table that actually shouldn't even be raised, now that I think about it. It should just be folded at 30 big blinds. So if he comes over the top, I'm gonna throw it away. Yeah, right. It is a good temperature too. It's not too hot yet. I mean, the sun is powerful in any case. As in, if you sit in the sun, it's gonna get rather hot pretty quickly already. And so 19 degrees air temperature is perfect. Not a big pot going down. Okay, that's a hand. I guess that qualifies. The ace king 10-8. Double suited. Let's raise it up. Could have done with more speed. Sleep. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, chances are it's not going to be a super long streaming day. But I want it to be back on there, at least for a little while. I guess we have the backdoor straight flush draw, if you want to look at it in a positive light. Or less beer. Let's try the opposite. Okay, I think these are a little bit too light to squeeze with. Let's check this one out as well. Because why not? Small blind squeeze cutoff. Perfect. Perfect category. That being said, I'm not folding. And actually it's fine. It's not a call, it's a raise fold. Awesome. Speech performance improvement drug. That is a mouthful, but probably true. That's half again. We're good here. No, not against aces. Fair enough. Hey, Poker Mafia, welcome to the stream, mate. That is indeed it. Those are the splashed pots, so... As you may or may not know, on Run It Once, they give 51% rake back, and they do that in the form of splashed pots. And that's exactly how they do it. They put extra money in the middle, and those are the gold coins. And most splashes are pretty small, where some of them are between 200 and 1000 big blinds. So at PLO 20, we've seen that before a few times, where they put 200 euros in the middle before the flop. Happy to check behind. Hoping we're good. Oh, nice. It is pretty cool. Also, from what I hear, it helps against bots, because, you know, it makes it much tougher to calculate situations for the bots. So that's also a benefit of them. And they're just plain fun. Like if everybody go... And people go nuts on this side. Like they put 10 BB in there extra. And people just lose their minds with the weirdest hands. We've seen it time and time again. I came over the top here. I think I need to let it go. Yep. Here, I'll certainly see bet. He limped and I raised. Like he limped under the gun. Not slowing down now. If he has an ace as well and has a speed right now, we can certainly draw out on him still. Yeah, I agree with everything that Gloryman is saying there. I was on the fence about it in the beginning. I thought, like, you know, give me those 51% straight into my account. Now I don't mind at all. Yeah, so the small splashes bring out some maniacs, some people that are usually pretty tight, they go nuts in those spots, and the huge ones are just amazing. Unless you're like 500 big blinds deep against another person being 500 big blinds deep, but unless that is the case, then just everybody goes all in, and it's usually a lot of fun. Life is up the game, something fierce, and every once in a while you walk away with a huge pot. So if they put like 200 in the middle, 6 peeps at 100 BB go in, that's like a €320 pot right there. And, you know, if you, over time you'll win 1/6 of those, you'll still make a decent profit. Actually, let's watch the ending here. Board pairing, Queen 7 takes it down, interesting. Suchok! Welcome back, Suchot. And I'm drinking the 2.5 man approved Radeberger Pilsner, the German beer, which for some reason Charlie on that show drank. Like the Hein Waziat was that beer, and I've never seen that anywhere in the US, so kind of stumped how he even knew about it in the first place. Now this is a pretty fun spot, to be honest. I think I'm gonna come over the top right now. Like if I make my hand on a turn, it's gonna be much harder to get money in here. There we go. Woot! Poker Mafia, thank you very much for the follow. That's quite awesome. And coming off that hand, we get aces on the other table, or one of the other tables. Okay, in the splash pot we flop pretty nicely as well. Start by checking. Yeah, actually, probably not necessary. I could have bet. Get called here, make the full house on table 2 right away, which is a relief. He bets, which is also nice. Take this one down, awesome. And he calls, wow. Up here I make the nuts casually. I raised, I bet the flop because why not? I still have a bunch of overcards and don't need to rely on the flush to make my hand necessarily. Take it down on table 2. Get called here and life is awesome. Wow, that was a cooler, that was tough. It was a perfect turn for him. He was like, yeah, great, now I beat all the flushes. That was tough. Don't envy him for being in that situation. Things are moving up on run and ones, up 1.5 buy-ins. On micro we are still up like 2 buy-ins from earlier off stream. Good start. I did have 2 losing days yesterday and the day before I played off stream, so I don't want to give off the impression that all my days are winning days, even though most of them have been last week. But I was running hot. I'll take it though. With one dude sitting out, a bunch of tight players on the table, I think that is fine. Most likely, I'll check it out, most likely it's fine even if nobody's sitting out. Let's check it out. So, we are under the gun. Let's see, ace check 10, 4. Turn a gutter. Let's check 10, 4. Yeah, actually under the gun it should be a fold. But effectively we are in middle position, so let's check it out for that. What was it? Ace check. What was it? Ace check 10, 4, right. And there it's perfectly fine as a raise fold. Brujo, if I'm pronouncing that in any way correctly, thank you very much for the follow. And happy Easter. Yeah, so, and who was it who asked? I believe it was you, Pokemafia. So if you hover over the, over the amount here, you can see like the golden number is the splashed amount. And closing the action, I think this is probably okay-ish. Right, so the small splashes range from like 1 BB to 24 big blinds, so it would be €4.80 right now, and everything above that are the much rarer huge splashes. It is! I'm happy seeing the old familiar faces, but it is very nice to see some new viewers as well. Nothing exciting going on any other table. Let's turn a river in 8. Nope. Denied. Watch Pocket Jacks take it down. Oh, never mind, there's a flush now as well. Yeah, thanks. Here, blind versus blind, on the table 1 you got a fold. I raised, I get 3-bet, never folding here. Top pair, flush draw in the gutter, and I think I'm gonna leave this one out. Don't need to go for the check raise all the time. Nice. More grease! Happy Easter indeed. Thank you very much, sir. And the same to you. Start out by checking here. Most likely not folding if he bets. Ooh! Just realizing we're three-handed. Changes things a little bit and makes me even happier having not bet. Letting it go. No miracle flop, that is fair. Ooh, internet troubles during the holidays. That sucks. I hope it'll get fixed soon. It took me a moment to place the name Mogri. Save! Well, you're the very, very nice gentleman with the PLO stream that had the eagles on the stream. Now that the Alte said something about impressive wildlife, I caught on. Hey, welcome back to the channel. So, you know, if anyone here in the channel is looking for more PLO streams, you can't go wrong checking out Mogri's. I dig his stream a lot. What a nice gentleman he is. Interesting question. That'll work for me. giving us the top set, and here with the 7s, I'm gonna go for it. Take it down with the kings, with the c-bet there. Follow that one up by aces on another table, take this down, nice. Not a happy flop. Need to let this one go. As always, Chlorman, thanks for dropping by and I'll see you soon. Have a nice, what is it, Sunday evening. Closing the action here, it's not a great hand by any means, but we do flop nicely on a dry rainbow board. I think I'll go for the check raise here. That's sounds pretty good to me. Nice. I don't mind not seeing a turn here at all. Right, not only does Mogri's stream play PLO, but he also streams all the games that Alta just mentioned. Here, this one I'll check. Certainly can cut down on the c-betting a little bit. And not the band eagles either. I'm pretty happy calling it down here all the way. Unless you know another 6 rivers. This I will let go. The side cards are a little bit too disconnected. By a little bit I mean quite a lot. We might be beat. 10s are an option. The 6 alone and the queen high flush draw is not enough, however. We do take it down. And genau der! Moin moin! Frohe Ostern, Happy Easter, genau der! Welcome back to the channel. We are doing quite nicely. I played a little bit off stream. Had 2 losing days yesterday and the day before. Was down like, I guess, 5-6 buy-ins. If I include rakeback on micro. And today off stream I'm up 2 buy-ins on micro and 1.5 I think on run-out ones. Yeah. Sounds pretty good, 1.5. Starting out well. And it's gonna be more of a relaxed stream. For a change I'm having a beer. Just looking to play some relaxed PLO. And cheers everybody, happy Easter. The pool is looking quite nice. 26 entries at PLO 10. Sorry, PLO 20. 7 entries at PLO 10 and only 50 at PLO. I can't talk. Only 8 entries at PLO 50. Maybe I should cut out the beer. But the games are certainly a bit slower. Pools are a little bit quieter today. It is Easter after all, a lot of people are spending time with their family, and so they should. Not quite. The min raise, huh? I think it is really close. Calling here is not a mistake, I think, but all in all, playing this one heads up sounds okay to me. You played with Jane Anders, huh? Right on. I only had a very few hands against him when he stepped down to PLO 20. Awesome! Not so awesome that you lost some money against him, but you know, it's Shane Anders, no pressure. Guess it's your ticket to the mastermind, yeah. Took this one down, by the way, with the C-bit there, 3/4 of the pot out of position. That's pretty much my standard bet sizing there. X5. This one I'm letting go. This one I'm calling. Not our board. It's his fault as a teacher. Yeah, I like that line. Yeah, I should ask for a refund. I keep paying for the mastermind, yet I still keep losing to the mastermind. Money back guarantee, right? Another decent pot going down up here. Oh, that's the one where we folded this. Fair enough. King 10 and aces with a... I guess he had a nut flush in the end. Yep. For this hand, this is a very decent flop. I think this one I'll pot. It's not my usual bet sizing in the spot, but I'm not blocking any of the straight draws at all. So I don't mind taking it down right away. Do turn a flush draw here. We have a pair from the board, we have the kings, but there's an ace, so no reason to be super excited, and I'll let it go. Closing the action, I recently learned that these hands are probably fine to call. I was doing a lot of folding with the non-ace high suits here in multi-base spots. Mogris, you enjoy your breakfast, sir, and have a very happy Easter holiday. Thanks for dropping by. Jua, hey, welcome back. The hold'em tables are stuck? Ugh. I hope it's getting fixed soon. It usually does. On the table where we called with the king king 6-6, we flop middle set. No, actually, not middle, bottom. Sorry, over here, I mean. Take it down, which is nice on that board in particular. Get raised here. I'm never folding in blind versus blind spot. At least not with a lot of hands. Some maybe. Not this one. Could have also just limped this one, by the way. Probably the only spot. One of the few spots, except for in some splash situations where limping is fine. Or completing in this case, but same difference. Not got a limp here, that's for sure. Getting the ace-ace, 3-4. The raise in front of us and a call, awesome. Would you care to come over the top, sir? Okay, put some more money in here. And this one is a good question. I can easily see myself checking behind here, actually. This is a fun one. Bottom 2, nut flush draw, and a gutter. Yep, checking I did. Took it down on table 1 with the 5 and the deuce. Now this hand has gotten slightly weird with him checking so quickly on the turn. But I don't think this is the spot to bluff catch, actually. I mean... I'm confused by his turn check, but I think all in all these spots where I ended up calling haven't worked out too greatly for me. In a huge splash. Well, looks like I'm gonna play a big one. Not the greatest hand to take in a battle for sure. Unless this happens. Well, wait, no, we took it all down? Oh, because we had a full house! I only saw his flush straight. Wow! Wowzer! Right on! Down here we end up making a straight, board paired on the turn. Up here decided to be sticky, probably not wisely, so I'm just realizing that my suits aren't great either. I do have the 7 high flush draw, so let's take one off, see if he comes down on the turn here. Everybody keeps checking, I suspect I'll take it down or split it. Do take it down. I'll let it go, I think. More aces on table 3. Well, that was a nice pot. That was a 40 euro pot on table 2 there. Actually, I'll keep this one small. I'll check behind. Not the greatest spot. So having won this part on table 2, we're now up roughly 4 buy-ins on run-at-once, plus 2 buy-ins on micro. Sounds pretty good to me. Should we check that on micro? I think we lost some on micro right now. It's still the same, 2 buy-ins. Nah. I'm assuming you don't mean... Actually, I'm just gonna ask this in chat. Ah, awesome! That is a super month, man. Very nice. 30 binds on PLO 4, awesome, and 3 binds at PLO 10. Very happy to hear it. Yeah, well done, der Alter. So what do you think when you're gonna move up to make Splash your way? Yeah! That was awesome. BP wouldn't be that great, no, that was like... I mean, I still would have been happy for you. But it definitely would have made a difference there. Right, so let's kill the song, It Shall Never Be Heard Again. The infamous Commercial House number 10 track. Very creatively named. Yeah, so any plans on making PLO 10 your main game now, or what's the battle plan? What's the strategy right now? By the way, I think my mic might be clipping a little bit. I see like red peaks every once in a while. I'll turn it down just a little. I now have a royal flush draw, I guess. Keeps checking. To take it down. Up here I decided to be sticky on the turn. Not really sure I like... On the flop I like it. He bet like 3/4 of the pot. Now we might be good unless he has a better kicker. What happened there? I think he had a king 10, right? Yeah. Given the speed he checked with, I should have bet the river. It's an exploit. That'll work. Giving us trips. This one I probably should have folded. I have to check it out in a moment if it can be erased. As played, I'm gonna play small ball with the bottom pair here. I'm hoping he bets. If I bet here, you know, he's gonna do a lot of folding, I feel. Let's check that out. Small ace, 5-3 deuce. Small blind versus button. What is the solver approach here? The solver approach is to not be in this hand at all. Not hugely surprised about that. Wow, okay, you keep it then. Two tables are down to being three-handed. Might have to substitute some microgaming tables. I'll sit it out for a few moments. With tracks off. Thanks a lot for the follow. And happy Easter. Pot size, really? So the flush rolls off on the river. Oh, fair enough with the bankroll. That's you know me. I'm very careful with my bankroll and moving up as well. Probably a little more than I should, but yeah, I like hearing that then. Get aces on 2 tables. Here I do get action. Up here I'll just check it down. Yeah. Take this one down. And take these down as well. We have the current nuts. Guess with a backdoor flush draw on top. Not gonna go crazy just yet. Okay, just gonna call down. We split this one up. More aces. It's an interesting question that the dealer is asking here. Not having any pair from the board, I think I don't mind checking here. Well, I'm the 3-better. Not doing much checking as a 3-better generally. I could come over the top. Now the upside of coming over the top here on the flop is of course that I'm not going to be facing any difficult spots on turns like these. Thankfully he checks. But I think we're gonna be good, right? No, we split it, I guess. I saw a glimpse of 2 more aces in his hand. Yeah. That's a kind of a brave bet there with aces on that board. He had a jack, kind of blocking straight draws, but still. To be honest, I'm not sure if this bluff gets through often enough. I don't think it does. Like, overpairs are calling here a lot, and I should have thought about that. So I've certainly been in this spot before, and I don't think it's working out enough to be profitable there. That bluff. These I would have folded against the raise. Yeah, fair enough. The difference from PLO 4 to PLO 10, depending on your network, wasn't huge at all in terms of player quality. But yeah, take it as it comes, and I'm the same way. Probably taking this one down then, I guess. Here, probably not so much. Let's check out microgaming if there are any spots there. This was the mistake. I shouldn't have been calling here, I think, out of position. Here I'm gonna call once with the second nut flush draw. Do turn the second nuts. As played here against half pot size especially, I'm not folding. I have a pair open-ender now and a flush draw. He keeps betting and more power to him. Let's hope it doesn't pair. He bets half again, which at this point is kind of an interesting bet sizing choice. I'm actually gonna come over the top just because of the bet sizing here. Wow, he bets the pot, huh? Ugh. That is not a happy thing. Yeah. I actually almost folded there as well. Down here, end up making a flush. Get raised, huh? I shouldn't have bet here at all. I misread my hand. I thought I had a high out flush. So just folding this one. Yeah, I don't like my call with the queen high flush there against the pot size. But sometimes it's a bluff. The other times it's the nuts. I am unliking this though. Blind versus blind, we get raised with holding aces. Money's going in SPR of 1. Nice. You'll be playing a short stick. Right on! Right on! It's a good strategy for moving up. It's also easy more on the bankroll. Nice, I like it. You split this one up. So there's a bug in the... it's still in beta, as you can see on the table here. There's some bugs, specifically in some pots where in split pots the animation is wrong. It doesn't show that the pot is being split. And sometimes in multi-bay all-ins the animation is wrong as well, and you think you lose because the pot seemingly gets awarded to the wrong person. But the money always lands where it should. Blind versus blind spot again, raise called. I kind of like this one. I'd love to get a check raise in, but I don't think the chances are that high that he's gonna bet. With this table I'm now likely not folding. If he bets pot, I mean, ugh, that would certainly suck. Wow. Got a little bit lucky here. He bet full pot on the flop. I kinda decided screw it. Turn what I assume is gonna be the nuts right now. Not if the board pairs, unfortunately. He had a whole bunch of outs. He had a nut flush draw on top. What a nice turn it was, though. It was fun for a moment. Happy checking behind here, I think. Gartman! Happy Easter, Gartman! Things are going quite well. Off screen I was up 2 buy-ins on micro. Even though we just lost a few chips here and there, on run at once things are going well as well. Let me check it out. We lost like 2 buy-ins in the last 20 minutes or something on run at once. We're still up. The better part of 1 buy-in. I think not. As soon as table 1 fills a little more, I'm gonna go on like a 5-minute break. Ooh, king, king, queen 10 on the button here, 3-handed. Get raised, not gonna come over the top, nope. I think check folding is the way, especially if Julio here finds the raise button. Yep. This is a bit nicer of a flop. 7-9 is good. Oops. And we have a fourth table open once more. Nice. There is one PLO 20 table on microgaming that might be worth our while as soon as the seat opens there. PLO 20 table with an average pot size of 11 certainly piques my interest. Against him, I think bluffing is always the way to go. I think he's folding more than he should. Not gonna see it here. Make 2 pair, which is very nice. Also a very decent board here. Top pair, not flush draw. And the 8 as a blocker is also helpful. Take that one down. And this one as well. Neat. King, Queen, Jack, 7 is probably alright. Most certainly is on this board. Yeah. Alternative would have been calling it and leading most, if not any, turn. Wow! The hamster man would be proud. Min raising going on here. He leads right out, and although I do have the top pair with 3-handed, I'm just gonna let it go. It's going down here, aces, huh? No good against the ace 10 deuce with a 10 high flush draw. Okay. Let's go down here. He had 5s against jacks and a nut flush draw, fair enough. Here's a private. Oh, a PLO Mastermind Jay Landers live stream going down in 90 minutes. Interesting. How many buy-ins before PLO 50? Let me think. Since he moved... no, unfortunately not quite. And in my results command, most of the buy-ins there are still PLO 10. So... I would say another 80 buy-ins, something like that. Yeah, thanks. Happy Easter. Oh, Richie Rob. Welcome back to the channel, Richie. Happy Easter to you as well. Thank you very much. Got some nice hands. We have aces down here in get action. We have kings up here. And against this dude, I'm raising the double paired kings. Let's focus on this though. Wow, just quads, huh? And more aces here. Okay, so let's do this first. I'm checking the quads once more. Okay, this one is gonna be a huge one. Queens against... Okay, now queens get there. Come on, we need... What do we need? We need that! And we don't win, but we don't lose, I think. Right, so here I'm not gonna pot it. Hopefully he got something. Nope. Get raised here right away. Let's call it once. Okay, table 1 is finally down to being two-handed. I'm gonna close that one. That's smallish here, so I can still bomb the river and make... Oh, really? On that case. So on table 4, where I ended up making a straight, somebody won I won like a side pot. What did I have in chips when the hand started? Yeah, so I lost like €4, something like that. Okay. You know what, I think I'll go for it once and then leave it be. Nice. Yeah, so roughly 70 or 80 buy-ins before I move up to PLO 50. I might take some shots earlier, but yeah. King 8, 7, 6, huh? Take that one down, which is neat. Take this one down as well. Take this one down. Nice! 3, 4, 3. Another heads-up table? Nope. Don't think so. Actually, all the tables are heads-up or three-handed right now, so... Ugh. What is it? I guess it's dinner time for a lot of people. See if I can steal this one. Nice. Table 4 sets up as well. At least table 3 is filled up a little. Right on. Ooh, this time we do have a legitimate hand here. See raise in front. How about you, Gary? The call button is what strikes his fancy here. That'll work for me. Giving us trips. Take it out, nice pot right there. I don't think so. Woot! Jaden, TVPP, thank you very much for the follow. And happy Easter. We flop pretty well here, at least for now. There's a whole bunch of draws on this board that we're not blocking. What happened to that table? Did I select, like, leave the table? I don't remember that, having done that at all. Oh well. Got seated back. And that very interesting PLO 20 table on Micro has opened up as well. As a seat open, I should say. So right now we're sitting on 4 tables once more. Table 1 being a PLO 50 short stacking table where I sat down because this dude, even though out of position, is marked in red. So that's usually a sign for him being, you know, a little bit crazy. And even though he does have position on me, that doesn't matter much when short stacking. Unfortunately, all these dudes I marked as Rex, so among them, they probably all know what they're doing. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, okay, he does 3-bet a lot, this dude. He seems to be a high VPIP passive player. Paired and a flush blocker here, top 2, and a straight blocker, I guess. I decided to lead out here to take it down. He checks. If he calls, I'm certainly gonna c-bet a lot of rivers there. Okay. Just noticing I'm really short on this table. I don't quite remember why. Okay. Quads will work. See if leading works again. Not this time, huh? Hey. But doing it twice works. Alrighty there, Alter. Time for dinner indeed. Might be here at some point as well. Have a good dinner and Thanks for the good luck. See you soon. You have aces on the PLO 20 table here against the shorty. Let's do this then. He flops exceptionally well. We do have a flush draw now. Nope. No good. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, Delta, as always. He's really I'll let this one go. I think he's doing more calling than he would if he was at the 100 BB stack. Okay, this gentleman is now sitting out, and that it looks like the table is breaking already. Here we get action from a tight passive where we have aces. Don't mind that at all. Money's going into this SPR. What a terrible flop. An open-ender. And gets there. Now I actually had more of a wrap, not an open-ender. Here we flop nicely. Hang on, first things first. Here we river the nuts. Okay, let's just call, having no diamond. Yeah, good thing we did. Got aces up here on the PLO 20 microgaming table. Take it down there. Oh, he is certainly a very live player. Okay, if you call, then I call. Let's play a big one here. Definitely an optimistic call, but in this, with the splash and him calling, I thought it was borderline alright. More aces on this table, where we just lost a big one with aces. Cold call, okay. You have a gutter and... I mean, it is a rainbow board. Kind of a good question. Picked up and download of my mind. Not only do we have trips here, we also have the second, third nut flush right now. And do take it down. Right on. He's set back in. All the racks left, being replaced by mostly unknowns to me. Wow, and he is calling wide. Oh, never mind, it was pre-flop, which still is wide, but I don't think there any bets went in there after the flop. letting this one go. Here against this gentleman, who is very loose indeed. It ends up happening here. Flush top set right away. They both had reasonable hands though. It was a good hand by him to come over the top with, being at, you know, what was it, 30 big blinds or less. He bets once and I'm not folding just yet. I do turn a gut shot. I guess. Top 2 here on micro. He did have this straight, okay. Seems to be in the loser end, which is why I called. Could certainly see him doing that with blockers. Not a big pot Toby is involved in. What did he have in that big splash? We don't know. It didn't go to showdown. Okay, giving us the full house. He open limped under the gun, so he's never having aces here. Well, not saying never, we certainly saw some weird plays a couple of days ago where people showed up with aces in these spots. A lot, strangely enough. I get some money back here. Yeah, with the 9 high flush in the end, so now I feel much better about having called there just a few hands ago. Pick up a hand here, king, queen, queen 8, double suited. Okay. So we flop a top pair, a gutter, he leads right out, that is not a happy thing indeed, but with the gutter and the backdoor flush, I think I'm gonna call here once. Actually, looking back, maybe I'm not so sure about that. Okay. just the open-ender, huh? And I guess the nut flush draw. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Certainly very loose here. Raising this as a short stacker. And, you know, actually shouldn't be raised. But as played now, the money's going in. With a pair, a gutter on a rainbow board. And if he folds, then we already have the side pot coming our way. Sevens, okay, no, yeah, okay. And we, between the two of us, we split it up. Not a part where Toby's involved down here. He is active. That's for sure. In a part where I just needed to check, we have a double gut shot. In the backdoor flush. Ooh, I only thought we were three-handed. Didn't notice we were four-handed there. Actually, this time I'm kind of curious as to what he has. He's not making it easy. This okay, this time he actually had the absolute super nuts. There's more curiosity than anything else calling there. Ugh. Oh well. On the short stacking table, I raised this one, bet flop. Now I actually took this one down, by the way, with even when the ace rolled off there. One is going in. We are good. We are good. Right on. Here we have aces, and we have aces on the fifth table I have opened on the side. And that's perfect. I just need to move this around a little so I... Okay, so we take it down here. I'm gonna close this table since it's down to being three-handed now. Here, okay. Heads up, huh? Nice. Decent little pot there. And follow up aces by, you know, aces. Would you care to do that again, sir? That coming over the top thing that you do so well. Nope, not this time. Maybe someone else? This is déjà vu all over again. Both of these peeps are really short. I think I'm just gonna put it in here. He's a open-ender, like a gutter type of thing. Fortunately, he gets there. Another decent hand. In the short stacking world, things are looking up. Here, I mean, nope, okay. I figured maybe even the 6 might be good, the jack definitely would be good. Get raised here, holding the ace jack 8-3. I think this one I need to let go. On the table where, you know, min raise call and I in the big blind called as well. This is rather nice, giving us top set. Okay, he wants to come over the top here, and that is fine. Here, that 5 I'm not that excited about. I do hold the 8. It's a rainbow board, so let's just check here all in all. Money's going in. If he has aces with king queen, you know, then so be it. Unfortunately, we split it now at this point with the... He had absolute nothing, wow. It's unfortunate that jack rivering. We would have taken down a huge part otherwise. Open ender for just for the pot size, just the open ender. Don't think so. I think this guy is either completely sitting out, or let's see if he comes back in the next hand. Yeah, okay, then I'm gonna stick around. Okay, giving us the jack high flush. If he checks, I shall not. So if he raises, I'm probably gonna fold. Farmex YTB! Happy Easter! Welcome to the channel. Saying salut! If that indeed is French. Otherwise it's a salute, I guess. He's betting into the whole table. I just let it go. Here things are a little bit more exciting. On the rainbow board I have the rep. I'm not gonna be shy about betting it. Right on. Nice hand up here. Not a particularly great flop though. I mean, he's really short, huh? Ugh. Okay then, if you're that short. And that puts... No, that doesn't put us ahead because it makes him 2 pair. Ends up making a straight. Fair enough. Certainly on the wilder side, that player. And looks like the rounded ones. PLO 20 pool is filling back up. On the short stacking table, I just needed to check here. Calling it once. That's not a bad turn at all. And not a bad river. And we get called, nice. Wait, did I? Did I mess up my bet sizing there? I don't think so. On the new PLO 20 table. Need to let it go. Unfortunately, our favorite blue shirt here left, got replaced by a new player. We flop a gutter and that's pretty much it. Every once in a while we're good here, if nobody holds the king. In a splash pot, I would say we flop pretty nicely. He keeps betting pot. I think it's time to put a raise in here. $10-4, not good. And we take one down there. Nice. Here, the pot where I raised and then decided to be sticky against the re-raise. I would say this qualifies as a very decent flop. Now this might get the ace, if he indeed holds the overpair. Might get her to bet. Nope. Okay. Please, somebody hold a 4. I believe I got called in a spot here, right? Yeah, he had a 4. Perfect. Up here, the money is going in from my end against these players in particular. Certainly a looser race here from my side. But once he came over the top, I do want to play as many hands as I can against these two peeps, so I don't really mind having done that. And I do take it down. In a splash pot, we flop the top pair, but the whole table is in here. So I shall remain cautious. Not even sure what turn I'm rooting for here. So now it gets interesting. So I would assume none of these peeps has like an ace queen, ace 8. We would have known by now, and now I kind of feel good about the spot. And I'll put the money in. And we take down a nice pot. Right on. I hope I had the right table in focus, but I believe I did. Decent pot going down here at the PLO 20 table on micro. And with that, we are up a little bit on micro gaming for today, on run at once. Like a few euros, 3, 4, 5 euros, something like that. And up like 1 buy-in on micro so far. Pick up a decent hand at the extra PLO 20 table. Queen against jacks. Okay, interesting. Wow, this looks pretty nice. He raised a card, Singer raised pot. That'll work for me. Ah, missed my... Ugh, damn it. Would have been a fine race. Ace 9, 8, 8, single suited. Here I'm gonna go for the bluff now. really short here. I wonder why. Take that one down. And I think it's time for dinner break in a few moments. Not sure if I'll be doing another stream tonight. Maybe I'll just hang out with the family. It is Easter after all. If that is the case, then I'll be back tomorrow afternoon. As usual. I think I'll let this one go. Not too excited about just the ace here. Interesting turn of events up here, short swing table. He raised, like min-raised, I called. But no dice. This might be a fun hand for the closing of the session. Where we have the ace-ace, king-8 double suited on the button, have a raise in front of us. And I see an ace in the window right there. Take it down. Now if he doesn't raise, I definitely will. The min raise, I think that counts as not raising. Not too happy about the cold call. So we have a gutter. Luckily we are in position, so we can probably see a turn for free. Make it a jack of diamonds. The queen of diamonds. Wait, the 10 of diamonds. What am I asking for? Oh, this is giving us a pair. Not terribly excited about that. Raised here by Mr. Never 3-bet, huh? Yeah, let it go. He had 23 opportunities to 3-bet in 33 hands, never did it once. So 2 more hands on the microgaming tables, then I'll head into a break. Or possibly end the streaming for the day, maybe be back tomorrow. Not entirely sure yet. Can't play that one. And can't quite play this one. Right, so I'll go on a break. Thanks everybody for watching so far. And I'll either be back later tonight or tomorrow afternoon. I hope you have a very nice Easter Sunday, and thanks for watching.